I'm a little tipsy. I've been making perfume all night and I'm tired, but I needed to get this off my chest because I know a lot of you may hear me or see my name around, and I want you to know who I am and what I'm here for. Now, I grew up in Brooklyn and I grew up in the projects, and I grew up in a neighborhood where it was a bunch of projects. So there was a lot of us, there was like maybe 6 or 7 project complexes where I come from. So I knew a lot of men, a lot of dudes. I always liked to be around men more than females. And when the crack game came in, it started to get deadly and people started dying. But I always studied the black man because they always were so special to me. They just represented strength, and I just love their sense of humor and the way they move, how smooth they are. It's nothing on this planet, nothing on this earth like the black man. He's special. So I always have real good relationships with men, way better than women, although I've had some great relationships and still do with women. Excuse me, y'all. Um, the reason why I'm so interested in this drill music at my age is because um, during the crack era, I lost a lot of friends that I grew up with. And in each of these new guys that come out, these young boys that come in the spotlight, they all remind me of one of the guys I lost. This one reminds me of Ronald Perry. This one gives me the energy of Dave Cochran. Some smooth dudes, some real cool, smooth dudes that didn't take no shit and stood on their square. But in my study of us, because I was always analyzing, an analytical type of person. Even when I was young, I'd be watching, especially when I was high, if I smoked some weed, like I just sit back and fall back and just watch everything. And I really like have photographic memory of my childhood and my upbringing, and I was always partying because I love music. So I met a lot of people. I met a lot of men, and I met a lot of celebrities in the industry because I used to go to the clubs a lot. I could dance, and I had made a lot of good ties with some good people. And in some of these videos, I'll share my experiences with y'all. But most of you will probably say I'm capping, but baby, I'm not capping. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm just trying to give y'all a little history that you can put together. And I want y'all to know who I am and why I'm interested in this genre and this new generation. Because when I see people that I lost in y'all young kings, um, I see my friends again. I see my friends that I lost again to the streets. So why wouldn't I now, if now that I know, because I've already experienced and seen what happens to my friends, see another group that reminds me of my friends, that's an extension of my friends, the black man, doing something that's detrimental to them because they've been tricked to do it. I don't judge anybody. I don't judge anybody. It's just that when Duck died, it brought drill music to my attention because he was laying in the street all that time, and I was like, "What is this going on here?" He's a rapper. Who is he that they have him on the news? So I started doing research on drill music, and I started listening to y'all music, and I was like, "This is the music I grew up on. Only they're really, really going through this in their life." So me having the love I have for my people, I'm looking at this like, can something be done where they don't have to do this to each other and they can enjoy their lives and live past 25? Because most of you jumped into this game, you was young and you trapped off now because it went too far. And I know y'all sit in your mind and say, this is not life. I know y'all do. I done sat down with niggas. Sorry, I don't mean to say niggas. I done sat down with brothers many a day and had conversations from the heart with them. And they would go outside in the street and do some crazy shit. But while me and them was in the house sitting down talking, we was kicking it from the heart. So I know that y'all have to do what y'all have to do, and y'all have to be on your square because too much has going on. But I know you also sit there and think, you know what? I don't want to fucking live like this no more. It's a life to live out here. But everybody's sitting around just watching y'all like it's a motherfucking reality show. And this is not a reality show. These are young men's lives. You're a bunch of young kings just dropping like flies. And I really started digging y'all because I hated mumble rap. I hated that shit. And when I started hearing some real lyrics coming from y'all, when I heard Pac-Man and all that stuff, I was like, okay. But I didn't hear Pac-Man until after Duck died because, like I said, I started doing my research and I started listening to all of y'all. I don't care what side you was from. If I liked your music, I said, okay, this one has talent. Y'all had the baton. Y'all had the energy to take it to another level. And I've seen that get destroyed here already. They already destroyed that energy here. And it looks like they're trying to destroy it again. And I can't watch that shit happen again and not say nothing. Knowing now, I didn't know then, but I know now because I'm seeing it all over again. Intensified by 100. So this is why I'm here and I'm listening. And I try to show love. Anybody I've ever reached out to or had a personal encounter or conversation with me, I was always respectful and I don't judge you. Real recognize real. So anybody that accepted me and could see that I was real, they have to be real too. And bless up to you and thank you. But I'm a little tipsy and I needed to get that shit off my chest. Because I know people be wondering, what do I want and why am I here and why have I participated and why am I always in the... I work, I have a career that allows me to do what I want to do. So why wouldn't I invest my time in putting some positive energy into where there's a problem with us? If I know what I know and didn't try to help or say anything to y'all, then I would be a lame. I would be lame. That's lame. That would be lame. I know what y'all are going through. I know what y'all are going through. I've seen it before. It broke my heart seeing my friends. I was going to a funeral like every month. And I left New York. And then I went to another state thinking Maryland and DC was better. And they was even doing the same shit over there. So that energy was on the East Coast like 20 years ago. And I'm seeing it again in my lifetime come around again to the 100th power. It's even worse. So I have to say something. Out of love, I'm saying this. Out of love, I'm in these chat rooms. I'm listening to these conversations y'all are having. And I'm giving y'all jewels because I know it's like repeat. I'm seeing something on repeat. And if y'all get a little older and you see something like this again, you will be probably feel the same way I do. If you give a fuck, you want to say something. It's like watching your people get, like it's a brick wall and they driving it at 95 miles per hour and they get ready to hit the wall and I don't say nothing. Wouldn't I be a lame ass bitch if I did that? So that's where I'm coming from, y'all. I'm not looking for no clout. I'm the type of person, if I see somebody that need comfort, and I can say something, just one thing that make them feel like 2% better, I've done a great thing. So I just wanted to get that off my chest for all of you who are wondering, who is this chick? Who is Queen Lotus? That's who Queen Lotus is. Somebody that loves her people. A little bit too much sometimes, but I love y'all. And I know y'all are great. We're the greatest thing on earth. So I just wanted to let some of you will get it, some of you won't. But I love you anyway. Peace and love.